It's business news now, and Apple has started to make payments to people in America as part of a long-running lawsuit over claims it deliberately slowed down certain iPhones.
Yeah, this comes as UK owners are awaiting developments in a similar case here. Ben can explain. Morning, what can you tell us?
Ben.
Yeah, morning. We sometimes, or some of us may have joked about, oh, the phone's slowing down, there must be a new handset out. Well, this sheds a little bit of light on that. Let me run you through the details. Good morning. This is the latest example of Apple paying out for something like this. It's previously settled similar cases in Arizona, in California, in recent years. And so-called Batterygate dates back to 2017, when the tech giant confirmed a long-held suspicion among phone users by admitting it had deliberately slowed down some iPhones as they got older. It said that as batteries aged, their performance decreased, and so the slowdown was necessary to lengthen the phone's lifespan. But here's the important bit: it hadn't told customers, although Apple denied any wrongdoing. This latest payout will see those affected in the US get a share of a $500 million settlement. That's around about £390 million, and it works out at about £72 per claim for devices in the iPhone 6 and 7 ranges. Now, a similar case is in progress here, seeking £1.6 billion in compensation for those who ultimately ended up paying for new phones or replacement batteries. It represents an estimated 24 million iPhone users here in the UK. But unlike the US settlement, the UK lawsuit is also seeking damages for those who had iPhone 8, 8 Plus and X models. So, does what's happening in the US have any bearing on the case here in the UK?
So we'll have to see what happens in the UK. It doesn't have any bearing on the UK because this is just this different jurisdiction. It doesn't affect my case, except to say I can refer to it as we move forward. My case is only just starting. It's the same issue, but a different set of laws and a different set of procedures, I'm afraid.
Justin Gutman there, who brought the first case back in June 2022. Apple said it had no statement for us, but it has previously called the lawsuit baseless and said we have never and would never do anything to intentionally shorten the life of any Apple product or degrade the user experience to drive customer upgrades. It's difficult to put a timeline on what exactly happens next, but one thing is for certain: even if the case in the UK were to succeed or Apple decided to settle out of court, iPhone owners will have a long wait for compensation, because disputes of this size can take quite a few years to resolve. So, Sarah, John, a case of please hold the line for the moment.
Fascinating. Thanks, Ben.
On a morning